Bueno, ahí van llegando. Bienvenidos. Esto es Radioactiva 97.9. También estamos en los 102.3 en la ciudad de Medellín. Para los que se conectan desde otros lugares, que he visto varios fan clubs de LP, pues estamos en Colombia, estamos en Bogotá y vamos a tener precisamente a una de las cantantes más importantes que tiene la industria de la música actualmente. Ella estuvo haciendo su gira el año pasado, la tuvimos en Colombia, tuve la oportunidad de hablar con ella. Tuve la oportunidad de conocerla, de entrevistarla en ese momento. Y acá vamos a hacer una especie de interacción relajada, interacción chévere con ella. Vamos a estar hablando un poco de cómo ha vivido la cuarentena. Vamos a ver también un poco qué está haciendo porque estuvo lanzando un álbum. Y además vamos a ver si está de buenas, si estamos de buenas y nos regala algunas canciones acá. Vamos a hacer la entrevista totalmente en inglés. Después vamos a subir el video con subtítulos para que todos pues podamos entender, pero pues es por cuestión de tiempo. Como nos dan un tiempo específico, pues la idea es estar acá, aprovecharlo con ella y esperando que se conecte acá. Si tienen de pronto también preguntas y si nos alcanza el tiempo para hablar con LP de las preguntas que ustedes tengan, las vamos a ir también leyendo ahí en el chat mientras esperamos que ella se conecte. Un saludo también para toda la gente que se conecta desde The Rock Show de Radioactiva 97.9. Estamos a través de esa frecuencia en Colombia, en Bogotá, 102.3 en la ciudad de Medellín. Y a los que van llegando, pues les recuerdo, vamos a tener a LP, va a estar con nosotros acá, está estrenando un álbum que se llama Live in Moscú, un álbum pues de sus canciones en vivo, de algunas de sus canciones más importantes. Y está bien chévere para que ustedes lo escuchen en este tiempo de cuarentena. Saludos por ahí para los que van llegando también. Saludos para Olga, saludos para Leonardo, el gran Luisca Guerrero, obviamente. Luz Rojas 24. Está también por ahí Yes LP. Sé que son muchos fan clubs de LP. Se nota que tiene una gran cantidad de amor en todo el mundo. Le vamos a estar preguntando por eso también, porque sin duda alguna, si ella también ha llegado a donde está en este momento en la industria de la música, es por esos fans gigantescos que tiene en el mundo. Como les digo, saludos también para todos los que se conectan en The Rock Show de Radioactiva 97.9. Julio César Escobar, Camilo Ramírez acompañándolos como cada tarde. Y pues yo, Andy Rodríguez, que estoy en este momento esperando que LP se sume a nuestro live, nuestro en vivo desde Radioactiva 97.9 en la ciudad de Bogotá. Para hablar un ratico con ella, vamos a hablar de pronto qué ha pasado en esta cuarentena, si tenemos nuevos sonidos. De hecho, ella estuvo confirmando en otra entrevista que ya tiene por ahí algunas canciones nuevas y que vamos a estar conociendo un nuevo sencillo. Le vamos a preguntar todo eso, le vamos a preguntar las cosas que ustedes quieran. Tiene unos covers increíbles, uno por ejemplo de Kings of Leon, otro por ejemplo de los Rolling Stones. Todo eso lo vamos a tener en unos minutos, esperando que LP se conecte. Saludos para la gente de México, de Brasil, para la gente de Chile, de Argentina, que también se han conectado bastante, en España. Todas esos fan clubs de LP pues están bien representados y creo que también están bien representados por esa gran estrella pues que es LP. Esperemos un segundo a que ella se conecte. Saludos para toda la gente en Chile, para Alemania. Desde Alemania también nos están viendo, nos están escuchando, El Salvador, y les recuerdo también, si están en este momento en Bogotá, Radioactiva 97.9 FM, esa es la frecuencia por la cual nos pueden escuchar, mientras esperamos que LP se sume a nuestro live, porque lo vamos a tener acá en unos minuticos. Mientras se conecta, les quiero contar rápidamente, tuve la oportunidad de conocerla, supongo que varios de los integrantes de sus fan clubs han estado también por ahí pendientes de cuando va a sus respectivos países, a sus respectivas ciudades. Ella estuvo en Colombia, su concierto fue el 6 de octubre, si mi memoria no me falla. Su primera visita a Colombia. Y la verdad fue un show maravilloso porque yo tenía muy buenas referencias de ella. Me habían dicho que era una gran persona, pues que era como muy chévere con... Chévere acá en Colombia significa como muy cool con los fans y todo eso. Pero cuando llegó el momento de conocerla y de hacerle la entrevista, fue muy lindo ver esa persona tan bonita, tan gentil, tan servicial, que al fin y al cabo es una gran estrella de la música y que a veces pasa de pronto con uno que otro artista que uno se encuentra y no imagina que fuera de tal forma. Con el Pi pasó todo lo contrario. Creo que es de las artistas y de las personas, de las mujeres más maravillosas que he logrado conocer del mundo de la música. Y acá la vamos a tener en unos minuticos. Esperen que se conecte, ya le mandamos la solicitud. Y en unos minuticos va a estar acá con nosotros. Saludos para Giselle, para la gente en Chile. I am LP Colombia. ¿Dónde podemos ver esa entrevista? La entrevista va a quedar publicada también acá en Radioactiva. Como les dije, si de pronto se acaban de conectar, la vamos a hacer de corrido en inglés por temas de tiempo, porque pues nos dan un tiempo específico pues mientras se habla y mientras se traduce creo que se pierden algunas preguntas que se podrían aprovechar. No todos los días se tiene la oportunidad de hablar con este tipo de artistas. Y bueno, si tienen preguntas también váyanlas dejando acá. Quiero que mientras tanto, mientras ella se conecta, me cuenten si de pronto escucharon el Live in Moscú, que fue el álbum más reciente pues de esos sencillos en vivo, de esas canciones pues que han hecho parte de la discografía. A mí me gustó mucho. De hecho, le quiero hacer una pregunta por una canción en específico, que me parece que es genial. Y que acá en el Live in Moscú creo que hizo su mejor presentación, su mejor exposición de esa canción. Ya vamos a estar con LP en unos minuticos. Sandra dice, amo LP, ¿cuándo se llevará a cabo el concierto programado en Medellín? Bueno, no sabemos porque también acá en Bogotá se iba a estar presentando en el Festival Stereo Picnic, el festival que inicialmente iba a ser en el mes de abril. Lastimosamente, pues por todo este tema de la pandemia, de la cuarentena, de que tenemos que cuidarnos, se están reagendando los shows. No se han cancelado del todo otros. Por ejemplo, acá en Colombia algunos siguen vigentes hasta nuevo aviso, porque no se puede asistir a eventos masivos. Pero también vamos a estarle preguntando de pronto cuándo va a todos estos países que tanto la quieren, sobre todo en Latinoamérica. Latinoamérica creo que tiene un cariño muy especial por LP. Saludos para Argentina, Marisol Escobar que dice que lindo Radioactiva. Saludos desde Argentina, gracias Colombia. Bueno, no sé si escucharon, les hablaba también hace un rato del tema de los covers que hizo. Hizo un cover de Sex on Fire de los Kings of Leon. Hizo un cover de Painted Black de los Rolling Stones. Ella ya los había hecho en algunos conciertos, los había tocado. Pero creo que tuvimos la oportunidad con este live en Moscú de escuchar esas versiones que van pegadas de otras canciones de una forma espectacular y de una forma como nunca antes las habíamos podido escuchar. Vayan escribiendo sus preguntas, obviamente vamos a tratar de que ella las responda. Estamos con una gran cantidad de mensajes, pero vamos a estar atentos a ver si de pronto puede responder algunas. Por ahí he visto que varios preguntan si va a venir a Latinoamérica y lo vamos a descubrir.
Hey, what's
Hi,
hi?
LP.
How are you, man? What's going on?
How are you?
How's it going?
Everything's been amazing here in lockdown in Colombia. How are you? How's everything going there?
Okay. Are you guys safe? Is everything? How's Corona and all that? You guys all right?
Yeah, we're right. We're at home.
Yeah,
We're making the shows. We're
yeah,
doing everything from the radio station
yeah.
from our home. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm good. I'm tired today. I shot the video for my first single that's coming out
Wow.
soon. Yesterday. So
I was going to ask that because you told us, well, you told in an interview during the last couple of days that you were working during this lockdown on new music and that
yeah,
you were going to release a new single
yeah.
maybe next month. How's everything going with that? And what can you tell us about this video?
It's good. I mean, the video is very, it looks pretty beautiful. I think it's like it's a little different than stuff I've done, but I'm not crazy. I don't know. I'll surprise you, but it's a powerful song. It's powerful visual, and I'm happy with it. So, but it was like it's outside, so it was like took a lot of sun yesterday, but so I have sunblock. That's why I'm still so white.
But it should feel amazing to be out being
Yeah,
at
yeah.
home for so long.
Well, it was like it's an outdoor video, and everybody it was a very small crew, and with masks and distance and all that stuff. But it was good.
I'm very curious for a musician who's basically always traveling, always knowing
Yeah.
countries, cities. How is it to stay at home for so long?
It's okay. It's not. It's something to be kind of it's a good way to like get your head in a different space. You know what I mean? Like to not like, like they say, like you shouldn't get used to anything. You know what I mean? Like it's nice to like kind of go like, all right, well, I feel like for the most part, I wouldn't say proud of myself but I like that I adapted pretty fast. I was just like, okay, well, time to like this way I have more time to do the record, more time to spend with people, my loved ones, my dogs, right there. uh, and just think and write and get this record done the way I want it. So I'm excited.
You, I want to congratulate you first for Live in Moscow. I've got to admit that
Yeah.
that specific version of when we were high, it's my favorite from the entire
Really?
record.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank you.
I
That's so
had the
cool.
opportunity to meet you here
Yeah,
during the last October in your first
yeah,
show
yeah,
here in Colombia.
yeah.
Um, I think you told our Mexican friends that when you know the show is going to be recorded, the nerves are out, and you're like full of
Yeah.
nerves. But I gave a listen, then another, and I thought, man, I want to have those nerves because that sounds amazing.
Thanks. I mean, that was a really fun show, really good show, and I think that like nerves are good sometimes. I often like I get the fans in the crowd just get me kind of like easy right away. So it was like Moscow's always a good crowd. All the crowds are great. I mean, there's not one crowd that could be like that wasn't a very good
Amazing.
crowd. Wonderful, and I usually it's really I feel like I just feel pressure myself to like do well and to be as you know entertaining as I can. But it was also a sound thing, so we play we played that venue 3 times, so it was
Wow.
nice. Yeah, yeah. We knew what we were dealing with. Yeah,
Yeah, if you play 3 times in a venue, it has a special thing
yeah.
around it.
And I love Moscow, I love Russia, and I love Colombia as well. Whatever.
That's amazing.
It's so sad. You guys were the first people we were supposed to see. Um, when we came down in March in April. That's like that was really it's still supposed to happen in November or
Yeah,
December.
it's
Um,
scheduled for December.
December. Yeah. What do you
Yeah.
think? What do you think, Tim?
Ah, I don't know. I don't want to give any kind of false hope to our
Yeah.
fans.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, you have some covers. I heard I heard it live, but it was an amazing version of Painted Black. Uh,
Oh.
Another amazing version of Sex on Fire. Why
Oh,
did you choose those two songs for
yeah.
having a cover?
Um, well, they just like they fit in well, and also I just like I wanted like a modern rock band, rock and roll band, and I wanted you know a retro rock and roll band because I feel like for me I feel like I'm like a rock singer at heart, even though like I don't know, my music isn't necessarily super rock or anything. But I think that like my shows, when you go to them, you feel like it's like kind of a rock and roll show a little bit, like
Yeah.
my vibe is more that, even though some of the songs are very poppy or alternative or whatever the fuck they are. I don't know.
Yeah, I was going to that point specifically because when you came here to Bogota, I think it was October 6th.
Yeah.
I've got to admit this, and I'm gonna be totally honest.
Okay.
That was one of the most of the loudest crowds I've ever heard in my
Oh,
entire
really?
life. Yeah, everybody loves you here in Colombia, but also I know
Dude,
Argentina, Mexico, Chile,
yeah.
Brazil, and Latin America. Uh,
I love
h- how is for you? How do you feel about that love in every city and every country that you go?
I mean, it's hard to it's hard to explain how the like amount of gratitude I feel for that. It really is like I'll be on stage, be like, like and it's like I feel a responsibility as well. You know what I mean? Like I feel a responsibility to like just to like connect with people that are there and feel the music and enjoy it. It really means everything to me. So, and I think they could feel that. I know we have. I think I posted video of that show in Bogota, and
Yeah.
like the ball and everything. And I just remember. I even like, it was the first show I'd done in a couple of months because we were off. I think before that for a month and a half, and I was like almost gonna jump out of my skin. I was so excited. I was like, it's hard because sometimes I can't like contain it. Like I'm gonna start really like over singing or something. But the crowd was just absolutely bonkers. I loved it.
I think the song was strange. I think.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
the ball. Yeah. Uh,
We are live at the radio station. It's Radioactiva 97.9. Estamos en este momento en vivo desde Radioactiva 97.9 FM. Estamos con LP en una entrevista exclusiva que nos está dando y le vamos a preguntar también por el tema de el acordeón, ese famoso acordeón. I remember I saw an image of you with an accordion. I think it was backstage. Do you have that instrument?
We do. It's at the studio with Mike. I just figured like we'll use it more if it stays at the studio. But yeah, we gotta get that thing on the next record.
Yeah, it should be amazing because the accordion is like an important instrument here in Colombia, and automatically, I know it has like a sort of a cultural thing in each country, but
Yeah,
in Colombia,
very
there is,
Italian.
yeah, here in Colombia, it's very like from a genre called vallenato. So
What's it called?
it's like a popular genre here in Colombia that
Oh,
many people love, and
what's
it
it
would
called?
be amazing to hear you to
Oh,
listen to a song of yours with an
okay. What
accordion.
what kind of music is it?
Vallenato, it's the name.
Vallenato. Vallenato.
Vallenato.
Uh,
um, I know times have changed. I know every album has like a different stage, a different process. But which names could you call as an important reference for your music today?
reference of what I listen to, what I like.
Yeah.
Uh, Gosh, so many things. Like I listen to like I don't know, like old like spaghetti western Enrico Morricone, like stuff like that. I love I still love opera, and I just love classic rock. You know what I mean? I really feel like all that stuff like. And I'll go in different like acoustic versions of it, like the Birds and like stuff like that, and then I'll go into like the Zeppelin and the Stones and stuff. I just always, going back to that. I love Tame Impala though, and
Well,
um, I love what's that? What was I just? My goodness, somebody knew that. Oh, I mean, I've been talking about Tamino. There's this guy I love. He's a Belgian, like Jeff Buckley or something like that. I love him. But I just like I don't know. I just spread it around, man. And I sometimes when I'm making my own music, I don't listen to much music at all. You know, I just don't. I already
Do, do you usually or do you often go to live shows, to concerts?
I do. I do when I can, you know. I see a lot of stuff when I'm on the road. You know what I mean? When like festival time, I see people, you know. So that's always cool. You know, I like that. You know, I'll like I'll be at a festival and I'll try to catch, you know, a bunch of bands while I'm there, you know. That's usually when I catch the most live music lately, but and you know, and since we've been in quarantine, nothing. Just this guy. This guy. Ah, he hates when I bug him.
Oh, what's his name?
Orson.
Orson.
Ooh,
It's
his brain.
beautiful.
Uh,
LP, we have, for example, football and other sports returned without crowd, without any type of crowd.
oh, really? Right up.
Yeah, the Flaming Lips, for example, gave an amazing performance during last week. I think it was
Really?
at Stephen Colbert, but
Was
they
he
were inside bubbles,
all of them?
and the crowd were inside bubbles. So how do you imagine it's gonna be your first show after the quarantine?
Wow. How many bubbles for the crowd? How many?
I don't know, at least 50.
That's very, that, they're so clever. What a clever thing.
Yeah, and nobody can enter into your personal space, so it's good.
Wow, I love that. You know, I saw that in a headline passing by, and I meant to like run back and check it out. I've been so busy with my own shit. I don't know what mine will look like. You know, I mean, that's like the next stage of like getting dealing with this thing. You know what I mean? It's like when we actually do have shows and what they look like, you know? And I mean, I can tell you that I'm going to perform even if there's like, you know, six people in the audience. I'm still going to do it, just say. But yeah, I don't know what it's going to look like. You know, I think I'm one of those where I'm still in that phase of like, there's going to be a vaccine. It's going to be fine. But
I think everybody is so anxious for the very first show. Anyone
dude.
that loves music would like to go again to a concert because I think that the most important than the music also is the experience to share with people that you have never met in your life, but
Yeah.
they are all with the same love
Yeah.
and the same passion for an
That's
artist, for example, like you. The passion in your shows is amazing.
thanks, man. Thank you.
It,
Um,
it's it's beautiful.
Thank you. I feel like, you know, we are, you know, I think we're going to get back to all the things. You know, we just have to adjust, like, and you know, I hope that we're like going to step into a braver, kinder world, you know, and you know, figure this out together. And because I agree, like, live music will never stop. I don't think, you know, I don't think that people can do without it. And you know, it might take a little longer than we hope to get back, but you know, we'll get there.
I hope it's soon. I hope it's soon.
Me
But
too.
first, the most important is that everyone is safe.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You have achieved a lot of great things during your career, during your life. I imagine you have also had a couple of difficult moments, but I think that they are necessary to improve you personally and to improve you in every aspect of your life. What would you tell from your personal experience to every musician that is beginning their careers and to everybody, all the people that are having some trouble or some difficult time?
I mean, you know, I think that whenever like I think you think about the good times when you're like thinking like, oh wow, you know, I feel great. This is gonna last forever, and then you're like, and then you go down. I think that you have to remember that when you're in the down one, and like remember that it's gonna, you know, back up. I think that, you know, if you're a musician or, you know, I think I really truly know from experience that everything makes you stronger. Like all the things you go through definitely make you stronger. They make you better. They make you more understanding, more compassionate writer and musician and being, you know. And I think that you know, I think you have to be, you know, most concerned, even in life. I think, you know, with the work that you're doing on yourself, on you know, how you interact with the world. You know, like I feel like, you know, being the best version of you, from kindness to like skill level of whatever you're trying to achieve, and I think that that's really what's up. I mean, I think that, because of the way our society has been geared, we're always looking to that end thing, the successful part of it. Anybody that has any success, I mean, some people, got there, boom, but you'll often find that a person like that isn't that happy for that long, or any happier than anyone else, because it's
Sure.
not, when you work towards something, when you build your skill at something, when you try to understand another human being and their situation more, and you feel better, and you just like, I usually like when things get really bad with myself, or have, when Lost on You was rejected by my label and I was dropped and I had no,
Hmm.
Lost on You, Strange, and Muddy Waters were the three songs I played my label, Warner Brothers, that I was on, and they dropped me, and I was like, and it was like my fifth huge label deal, and I was like, I didn't know what was gonna happen. I was like, oh fuck, like I don't know if I should do this anymore, and then I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna sit here, I'm gonna keep writing songs, and I'm just gonna. My mantra was like, right now, right now, right now, right now, deal with right now, and that's like, it really helped me get through, because that's, you got to plan for the future, of course, but right now is what counts, and just try to do what you're doing, you know.
Amazing. It's beautiful words. I also want to ask you the for you that travel around the world, that visit every city, every country, is it more difficult or is it easier to write songs at home
uh, I
to
do
find the
both.
inspiration?
Yeah, I do both. I'm always doing shit on the fly, but I think that I like I do a lot of writing. Like I plan trips and stuff, like, and I go somewhere because I like to like change my view, and feel like I'm in a different spot. It helps me a lot. And I enjoy it. I think it sets a tone for like, where I'm going. But I create at home. But mostly, I like to be out and about for sure. Yeah. Anyone that's seen my Instagram when I'm like, writing songs, usually I'm somewhere, you know. And if they don't think it's necessary, I don't give a fuck. I say, ah. So,
We really hope to have you here on December. I repeat, the most important thing now it's that everyone's safe, that everybody's taking care of themselves. But we will love to have you here in Colombia. We would love to have you at the radio station, Radioacktiva.
hell yeah, I'm coming. I'm excited. I'm going.
And I also want to congratulate LP fans around the world: Colombia, Spain, Chile, Argentina, Mexico, Ukraine. I think that during the last couple of days, the
Yeah.
half of my Instagram followers are LP fans because
Oh,
they knew I was going to do an interview.
oh, who's the best fans? I got to tell you, I must tell you that my fans are just unbelievably sweet and kind and just the best. I'm really, 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 really blessed. So thank you, and thank you all the fans, and I hope you enjoy the next wave of stuff that comes out of my mouth.
Beautiful. We would like to know if it's possible to
Yeah.
have a really tiny concert from you.
Oh God. Let's take it. Let me see. Yeah, I'll tell you, I didn't warm up at all. I really did. I really didn't.
But
All right.
we're going to have our private show here, so you
This
guys
is
are very fortunate.
love you guys so much. Woo! And yeah, if you hear something you don't like, that's like a lot of dust in my throat from yesterday. All right. When you get older, playing the same, you remember all the danger we came from. Burning like embers, falling tender, longing for the days of no surrender.
Wow. I have to do this. I have to do this.
Ah, you're too kind. You are too
What,
kind.
what an amazing song. What an amazing voice. What an amazing woman you are.
You're so sweet. You're so sweet. Can't wait to see you. I'm really excited.
We hope to have you here in Colombia really soon. We love you here in Latin America.
Uh, and and we're all set. I was like talking to my label down there, Sidetrack, and they're very excited about the new stuff, and it's coming next month. So
Wow.
yeah, so I'm really really excited. Can't wait to talk to you about it, and I'm sure we'll probably do this again when it comes out.
I hope we
And maybe in December. Maybe
yeah.
I'll just roll down there in a fucking bubble and talk. Bubble together.
With
We
the
can
flaming lips.
we'll have an interview together, and we'll go to a show together. Just being two bubbles. We'll go out to bars.
It will be amazing. Uh, or maybe you should come and live here in Colombia.
Maybe I should. I think
Yeah.
it might be a thing. Yeah, I haven't. I'm gonna have to spend like some vacay time down there. Why not Colombia? You know.
It's a beautiful country and a country that has really amazing people
Yeah,
and fans that really love you.
yeah. I have a
Yeah.
friend, Juan, who's from there, who lives in Prague now, and you remind me of him a little bit. He's a good friend of mine. It's great. Um,
Well,
yeah,
I think it's good.
it's good. No,
I think it's good.
trust me. Yeah, he's one of my favorite people. Anyway, thank you very much.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you for being here. Thank you, everybody. They're asking for another one. Could we have another song?
Oh God.
Just to say goodbye.
Yeah. How about we do a little? This is for you. We do a little one verse and a chorus of When We're High. How's that? For you?
Okay.
Yeah. We'll see. All right. We'll try it. Wow. So, what's the first word? I don't play on the verse. What is the first one?
There was a time.
Oh yeah. There was a time. There was a time. There was a life. I was inside my head.
I think.
This when I'm playing that. There was a time. There was a life. I was inside my head. Oh my God! Sorry. And finally, I rested in your bed. The bars, the dives, the worst of vibes. I thought I'd gone too fast, but still I couldn't seem to make
Make
it
it
last.
last.
There you go. I'd swallow the moon and the stars to follow the beat of your heart. Oh, and when oh my God, you blow my mind. Oh, so let's let yeah, live until we die. Yeah. You and I, let's just do it one more time, a million times. Let's get high, let's get higher, live until we die. Yeah. Up, I'll stay up the left light, a slowly wound bouquet with memories of my favorite nights and days.
Wow.
Sorry,
Another one.
I was like, oh God.
Amazing.
All my fans know that on these live things, I'm just like, I hate playing. I don't know. I just feel like a weirdo in my own house playing. I like to go out.
I'm impressed. Well, first, I think this was my favorite version, not the Live in Moscow one. This was my favorite version. And the love your fans have for you, it's amazing. I'm reading and reading and reading comments, and every comment is with such warmth and love and
It's
passion.
it's right back at them, and I really I gotta say, like, my favorite part of this is the people. I mean, I love to sing and all that stuff, but it's become like my job so much. I think I'm almost more into like kind of like keep writing songs and then singing them, but like singing them well and doing whatever. Sometimes I get out of like practice on that, and I've been doing all these new songs. I have like so many new songs that like I can't even remember my old shit. So I'm just like, but I just keep coming back to the, like, when I'm writing my new shit, I'm just keep thinking of them, and just I can't wait to see what they think. So it's like it's mutual. you know.
And I'm sure they'll be waiting, and we are waiting for your new single because it, as always, would sound amazing.
Ooh, ooh, I love you. You're the best.
Gracias a todos también. I'm gonna give some greetings in Spanish. Gracias a todos los que se conectaron desde Argentina, desde Chile, desde Perú, desde España también, a toda la gente en Alemania, en Italia, porque se conectaron casi todos los fan clubs de LP. Gracias a toda la gente que se conectó en The Rock Show en Radioactiva 97.9. Thank you, LP. We really love you. We hope to see you here in Colombia and
Yeah.
hope you have a
Oh,
safe stay at home.
Radioactiva, I love you guys. Thank you very much for playing my stuff and being so kind, and I really appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'll see you soon. Ciao.
Bye.
Bye.
Gracias a todos. Chao. Ahí está. LP. Gracias a todos. Por ahí se conectó Jules, Julio César Escobar, que lo pueden ver ahí. Julito Escobar es nuestro director de Radioactiva 97.9, haciendo esto posible también. Gracias a todo el equipo, gracias a todos los fan clubs que se conectaron desde Irlanda. Greetings to Ireland. Y ya, ahí nos estamos escuchando. Radioactiva 97.9 en Colombia, en Bogotá, para que estén conectados y nos vemos. Gracias a todos. Chao.